So as I mentioned in my last video, if you're doing a dissertation, you should have about 50 pieces of research, and if you're doing an artifact, you should have about 30. So I'm going to show you how to lay out your research and how you should track it. Just make sure that you're checking that it's a reliable source. So I'm going to show you a little screen grab just now. So the first thing I recommend you do is that you make a research checklist. This way you can make sure you've got a good range of resources. So I'd look at TED Talks and interviews, articles, websites, videos, and books. So you could go to your school library or public library, and you should have about at least 4 books, I would say. And so this is what mine looked like when I was animating a 3-minute video of Little Red Riding Hood. So as you can see, I've got going to some exhibitions here, reading articles, TED Talks, books, surveys, and all sorts. So here you can see at the top, types of research. So that was what was for me, was watching movies, galleries, but obviously it depends on what your project is. So this is how I laid out all of my research. So I've just got each of those research numbered like I did in my checklist, and I've included the videos and surveys in here. And you don't have to write a lot for each, but you should say the main takeaways from your research. And I've got it labelled by week, so I had 5 pieces of research each week for 6 weeks. And so this was some behind the scenes shots. I was looking at different camera angles as this was useful for my project. You should then have a source tracker. So this is to check how accurate and authoritative your source is. So you should put your research, the currency of it, so how relevant is to today's society, and the relevance to your specific project, and then the authority, so who's published this source. And then you say the accuracy of the information and the purpose. So what are they trying to do in that video or that book? And then say the week completed. So that's everything on your research.